All right, so I want to talk about putting points on a coordinate graph. Now, the first thing that we need to remember, most importantly, is that remember our points always come as x, comma, y, which means I have a number on the x-axis followed by a number on the y-axis, and that's how I'm going to locate these. Okay. Now, before I get started, I also like to highlight my origin right there. I'm going to put that in because remember that is my starting place. Okay. Then, what these coordinates actually are telling us is these are little mini sets of directions that tell us how to get to this location from the origin, right? So what I can do is I can look and I can make a little key that says, okay, if I'm looking at my x, right, which I'll have here, first number, I can either go left or right. That's my x-axis, right? I can go from the left to the right. Now, what type of numbers are to the left? Well, I have negative numbers to the left. And what type of numbers are to the right? I have positive numbers to the right. So that means my first number will tell me either left or right based on whether it's positive or negative, right? Now, when I'm looking at my y-axis can either go up or down, right? So I'm going to say, okay, I can go down or up, okay? And if I look on my graph, I say, what kind of numbers are down? Well, I have negative numbers that are down. And then I say, what kind of numbers are up? Oh, I have positive numbers that are up. So now with this little key, I can come over here and I can decode these directions. So let's look at our first number. I have positive 3, positive 2. Well, I know a positive tells me to go right. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put an R, or positive 3, excuse me. Positive 3 tells me I want to go right 3 times. Then I look and I say I have a positive 2, and that positive 2, it's positive, so that means, oh, I want to go up 2 times. So what I can look at is I can say, starting at my origin, I need to go right 1, 2, 3 times, and then I go up 1, 2 times, and here I am at point A. So I've decoded my little directions. Let's try it again for point B. I have negative 2, which if I look over here, if I look over at my key, tells me I should go left because it's negative. And then my second number is a negative 3, which tells me I should go down because that's negative. And so when I come over to the graph, again, I always start at the origin. I'm going to go left 1, 2 times, and then down 1, 2, 3 times, and I can see that point B is right here. Okay, so we're using these directions. So let's see if you can take a second and guess what I put over here. On positive 5, I would say right. On negative 5, my second number, it would be down. Left and right is always first, then up or down. Again, I have left, and then this time I have up, right? Now, looking at E and F, I have something interesting here. I have zeros. For zeros, I want to put an S. And what that means is stay put. Do not move, right? And my second number is still the same. I would go down for negative 2. Here, my first number tells me right or left, so I would go right, and then I would stay. So let me show you what I mean for E and F with this stay business. So again, I start at 0. I have my finger placed here, right on the origin point. Now, it says stay, so I'm going to stay right there. I'm not going right, I'm not going left, I'm staying right here, and then I go down 1, 2, and here's point E. How it works for point F? Well, I start at the origin, and I go right 1, 2 times, but then that S tells me stay right there and put your point, and that's your F. Okay, so with our key right here, we can decode these directions and we can use them to place our points on the graph and figure out exactly where we need to go.